Hello everybody and welcome to our first episode, commentary of Starcraft 2. And today we're going to have our first game. It's going to be Stephano against Polt. Now Polt is the blue Terran and Stephano is the red Zerg. I'm going to be starting to do Starcraft commentaries as suggested. Submit any replays that you think I should commentate, and I might commentate them. I will do commentaries on replays that are popular, and this is one of the popular replays. If you want to submit some replays that you want me to commentate, just put it in the comments below. But today, we're going to do the all-time favorite, Polt versus Stephano. Now, Stephano is the Zerg, which is located at around the 7 o'clock map, and Polt is located at around the 6 o'clock position. Now, Polt is going for a supply depot at around the 1 minute mark, which is pretty standard build. I'm excited to see what is going on. And I'm trying out the new graphical GUIs right now. So, yeah. So, the workers count are the same. Everything else the same. I accidentally paused that for a minute. So yeah, Polt has completed his supply depot. Zerg's probably just going for an early expansion because getting minerals from Zerg. For Zerg, minerals is the main point. Since you already use drones to sacrifice to build units and everything, you're going to need that. Meanwhile, it looks like Stephano has scouted where Polt is right now. He's looking around, scouting, make sure everything is going for one barracks. I'm going to put him in the lead. And that drone is trying to kill that SCV to stop that build from barracks, because if that barracks finishes, they'll be able to early rush and push them and bring in some Marines. And this is what I told you guys. This is a standard Zerg build where you try to get all the minerals you can get and you early expand. If you have this expansion done before the enemy gets units, you're in a big lead because you get a huge mineral income lead, which will help you in the future later game to build like better units. But Polt, his first barracks finishes. His barrack is already rallied at where Stephano is, and he's already going for that one Marine. He's also building a second barrack, maybe to lift off and land on one of his bases. While he's doing that, Stephano is now beginning to working on his spawning pool. So that will enable him to make some Zerglings. But yeah, so it looks like Polt is going to be setting some SCV and check something out. Scouting. Stephano got the first Zelnaga watchtower. Now this watchtower will give you a vision around the map. He left the Zelnaga watchtower right there. And this is the Marine. He has finished and he lifted off. So that one Marine might do some really good damage. He's going for a bunker rush right now, which will be a very huge thing. He's sending in 4 drones to kill that SCV to stop from that bunker being built. And if that bunker finishes, as long as the Terran can hold a really tough defense line across that perimeter, they'll be able to destroy Zerg's income. And then one Marine has arrived. That's going to do some big damage here. They already made Stephano delay some resourcing. So not all the drones are going to gather resources. That's Marines right now. One Marine died. And they finished off killing that bunker. And that SCV is running away for 10 HP while these 2 Marines are here. He does have 4 Zerglings on the area, and looks like Polt is going for that bunker again. He wants that bunker to finish so that he can able to defend the line very securely. And right now, he needs to protect that SCV. While that SCV does go down, he has 4 Marines. He needs to bring another Spirit SCV to finish that build. He is just rallying Marines, and he is bringing that SCV across the area. So that bunker is not being finished right now. He must build that, looks like that queen is coming. A little HP after that. That queen is attacking. He's trying to spin around the whole Terran. Oh, look at how that is going to go down really quickly though because of that choke point. But that queen is getting 3 kills, one Marine, a lot of good sides, but no Marines to go down. Pressure. You can see how much drones are right now in these 2 bases. You see how much mineral income they have. Yeah, let me see some. Pause it again. Right here, minerals. So far, Polt has more minerals they don't have gas yet, they're doing an early marine rush, but we'll see how that goes in the later game. Otherwise, Zerg is trying to push back and retaliate, but the Terran's forces is just way too much. He's building way too much damage. He's very popular. So yeah, that 3 Marines go down. He lifts that barracks and secures his position. It looks like it's the Zerg's turn to retaliate to that base. Terran has not expanded. However, he is going to expand, has building 17 and going double gas, and he's building total 2 new barracks, and he's spread at supply depot range, getting the supply depot, getting an SUV, and need to repair that. But this supply depot is about to go down in a minute. Oh my god, that supply depot is about to go down. That SUV better come and save it before it's too late, and it's too late. The Zerg has a choke point to get into. He's going to do a ton of damage. Maybe not so much damage since he only has 2 Zerglings left. One Zergling goes down, and that little SUV with only 8 HP and able to do much damage. I'm pretty sure it's just for scouting reasons. And those 3 killed him. Anyway, so it looks like the rush from Polt kind of failed. The bunker rush from Polt kind of failed. If that bunker rush was finished, Stephano would have been in huge trouble. He was able to pull that off very clean without much pressure. Meanwhile, on Stephano, he has an early expansion. He has expanded to his natural. He has 1 extractor going. He's building another extractor. And looks like he's just building up resources. He's going macro more than micro. And but it looks like Polt is still not going to stop pressuring him. Still moving in with a handful of Marines. Polt doesn't. I don't think Stephano has enough Zerglings to pull this off, but this spine crawler might do a ton of damage with the Queen. So we'll see how that will go in the future game based on how much APM. Meanwhile, let's see the army right now. I don't need to see that. Let's see the production. In the production, Zerg is working. Looks like Stephano's working on Bailings, which will be very useful to Marines. He's building 6 Marines at a time. He's working on his factory and his supply depot. Meanwhile, Stephano is working on Speedling boost, which will increase the speed of Zerglings, which will be very useful against Marines if they surround them. And Stephano said he has like a little handful of Marines to check if there's any expansions going around the map. Polt hasn't moved on to his natural base, but he is continuously making Marines, and Zerg is making Zerglings. Terran looks like Polt is about to finish his combat shield, which is going to give them additional 10 HP, if I'm correct. I think they will give them additional 10 HP. That's about to finish. Bailings are morphing. Stephano's morphing 10 Bailings. Speedlings half finished, so this is going to be an epic attack. Looks like Polt is moving in since his combat shield's finished. He's now researching Stim Pack, and looks like there's going to be an epic battle right now going on. The Zerglings trying to surround Marines. Really quickly, you can see how quickly those Marines are going compared to a regular Zergling. Meanwhile, the handful of Bailings right here might do an additional damage by sneaking into the back. Watching the main battle right now. Oh my god, a full surround, but there's a choke point, so it looks like you see how quickly the Marines are dying because the speed of the Stim Pack, more Stim. He's just researching Stim Pack right now, but it's now Stephano's turn to retaliate to the base. He's moving in Bailings. No, he's not. He's moving backwards. He's getting morphing more Bailings. Maybe with a huge combustion. He has a moment. I don't think he has enough though. He's moving in right now. His Zerglings is going to be able to surround those two Bailings. He's waiting for a nice position to put his Bailings in to kill all that SUVs. Look at that chunk of SUVs. If he can get a 1 Bailing, so 5 SUVs, that would be a huge advantage for him. Oh my god! If you look at that explosion, you see how quickly that bunker went down. Now those Bailings are going to do so much damage. Those Bailings are trying to get and feed into those SUVs right there. They just explode the Bailings and they get killed. Oh my god! That Bailing just does so much damage right now. let's see the amount of units killed. Let's see the units killed here. You can see how much workers killed. Stephano has killed 15 workers, and units killed pretty far ahead. So, and more explosion going on right now. You can see how much explosions are going in. And yeah, and more units are coming in. More journeying from Stephano is coming in to destroy. He has 2 minutes and all that, but it won't be enough. Taking on this war. Surprise, Stephano is now ahead of resources. Pretty sure grabbing resources. Now Zerg is ahead. I told you. Remember when I told you in the early game? Expanding to your natural very early for Zerg play is very important because you're going to have a huge mineral advantage when it comes to the later games. Sure, in the early games, Polt has tried to do a bunker rush, but Stephano was able to pull that off good, and you can see how much damage he has done with just like a handful of banelings. If you use those banelings well, they'll be very, very useful throughout the game. Morphing in more banelings. He has a total of 36 drums. Meanwhile, while Polt has only 28 drums, but he does have 2 mules to help him. And Stephano is expanding. He's expanding to his 3rd at around the 10 o'clock position. Around 10 or 11 o'clock position. But Polt is trying to move back in, trying to do damage back to Stephano. Scanning. There is no underground mule. Like the bailing ring. That's going to use this bailing. He uses banelings like God. But there's going to be huge. Will be able to kill that some time. No, that's in time. That bailing is about to research. That's Buster moves. Going to go back. Kill the bailing. Might be able to kill those Marines, but those Marauders are very fierce. They're fighting. They kill the guys from the colony. They're not from the colony. It's fine for us. That is Medevac is sitting in. He's going to kill that team very quickly. Now he's going to kill and he's going to destroy the. Will he be able to do this? Those 2 games killed that Marine. Wow. Did you see that? Now, because of that, Polt was able to save 2 Marauders and 4 Marines. You can see how much damage those bailing does. 2 Marines. And you can see that's an example of how Zerg players only want to target bailings 2 Marines because Marauders have armor and bailings won't affect them as much as Marines do because Marine will die right away. So it looks like he has another. MMN is the best way to go for Terran. If you have nothing else to make or retaliate, MMN is the best way to go with Spin as long as you upgrade. And speaking of upgrades, MMN have upgraded. Major units sweep up. Loading very quickly. His third expansion has now finished. He has morphed the Queen and he's going to expand to that. And looks like he's going to do another attack with MMN going in. A few attacks, cancel Marauders. Scan, use all that damage coming in. He's getting destroyed by Bailey very quickly before the cluster moves come next. Next we're going from Stephano. Man, look at Stephano going straight to the Marines. Those Marines are a little too slow. Trying to micro extend that time, but he has to do with that Marauder. Away as well. And all the medevac can do is save 3 Marines. Meanwhile, it looks like Stephano is gonna. No, he's not retaliating. I thought he was gonna go fight back to his base, but he does have a siege tank around the perimeter. Sit on Wetchula Hotel, Carmen, Antonis, and the love that you will draw.